Okay, hello, what's up, YouTubers? Back in here, Sprite Films, and today I will just be doing a yet another fan film review. I done a fan film review before, which was on Spider-Man: A New Hero. Then I deleted the video. I don't know why I did. I might repost it back again. I don't know. But yeah, I've done these before, so I'm just gonna do it again. And the fan film I will be reviewing will be Red Gamer X's latest film, Spider-Man: A Rising Age. This film was a reboot to his other reboot that he's done. Okay, his first film was Spider-Man: Great Power. That was only 13 minutes long, which wasn't actually that bad. I would say it wasn't that bad, but I didn't have any major problems with it. It's just it was really dark, and he says himself it was a pretty dark film. But yeah, then after he did that Spider-Man fan film, he now did another fan film, which was a season. He did a series. Then after when he did those series, he made a sequel film, which was Spider-Man: A Rising Age. Okay, and Spider-Man: A Rising Age is his sequel film to his fan film series, which I kind of forget what it was called. Because he only released, like, I think 3 episodes, and then he just rebooted again. Then he just stopped, and then he released... Oh no, yeah, he rebooted that. He was gonna do a sequel to it, which was Spider-Man: Age of Darkness, but then he rebooted it completely, so he's rebooted twice, and then now he's rebooting Spider-Man: A Rising Age. Me personally, I think you should repost that film, just so that people know. Don't, like, delete your videos, like, so people can see those films. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into this. I'm gonna talk about the good stuff about the film, then I'm gonna talk about the bad stuff, then I'm gonna talk about... Okay, the good thing I really liked about this film was the acting. I thought the acting was pretty good. I didn't mind it. Like, it's better than some other good fan films out there. The acting was pretty good. That was something I liked about the film. Another thing I also liked about the film was the Kingpin. I thought that Kingpin was the best. I think Owen should stay as a Kingpin. I thought he was really good. Like, it should have shown me that Kingpin sort of style. And yeah, I thought he was really good. The other thing I also really liked about it is the homemade props. I know, like, you're a kid like me, you haven't got that much money, and you just want to make homemade props. Like, that's what I would do if I didn't have much money. So, like, I understand the way you made the homemade props, and I thought they were actually pretty good for homemade props, really. So, yeah, the homemade props were pretty good. Another thing I also liked was the storyline. The storyline was really good. I really did like it. I thought it was really original, and it was something I have not seen before. Another thing I also really liked was the fight scene between Peter Parker and Kingpin. I really liked that battle scene. I think that battle scene was pretty cool, I guess. So those are the stuff I really liked about the fan film. I know you're probably expecting more, but that's it. So now I'm gonna move on to the stuff I didn't quite like about the film. Okay, I didn't quite like I didn't quite like the way he didn't add in any VFX. Like, VFX stand out your film, like, so much. It makes it look a lot better and more professional. So, like, try at least getting some VFX in it. Don't get, like, really crappy ones. Try and get, like, good ones. Because, like, he said he was going to improve a lot on this film. Apparently the film's going to be really good. But it wasn't really that good when I watched it. And I know this is a late review, but yeah, the VFX couldn't was what there was no VFX in the film really. From what I watched, there wasn't any VFX in it. Other thing I want to talk about is the editing software you're using. The editing software you're using is horrible. I'm sorry, but the editing software you're using is horrible. Like, you can't even, what's it called? You can't even, like, cut out the bloopers. There was a blooper in your film. And I know this might sound like I'm hating on your film, but no, this is just constructive criticism. There was bloopers in your film. Now, if you had like more subs, you would be getting like a lot of hate from other fan filmmakers. You would, cause like that's really quite embarrassing. You got bloopers in it. That was quite bad. So editing software could be was pretty bad. Another thing I didn't quite like was the Venom costume. The Venom costume, just no, it just did not stand out. Just looked horrible. I'm sorry to say. The Venom costume just looked horrible. I'm sorry. Next thing is, in the trailer he had a Spider-Man costume, but the Spider-Man costume was never in the film. And it just gets me wondering, did you steal off the internet? If so, I would not want to do that. Don't steal videos off the internet, and don't steal people's music. He stole Six Star Studios music, which if they found out about that, they could easily strike that video. So you don't want to be stealing other YouTubers' music. Try and find one of your own that suits better for you, or if you think it suits better for you, you can at least ask them if you want to use it. Don't just use it and put it into your film. The other thing the film could improve on, the one thing I didn't quite like, was there was no humor to the film. You know, all fan films at least have a bit of humor in it. That's what actually makes good films. It at least has to have humor in it. If it doesn't, I'm sorry to say, but the fan film will not be as good as you want it to be. So, I guess that wraps it up for the review. Now I'm going to talk about the stuff you might want to improve on and suggest. Okay, I would really suggest you should probably try getting a better costume, even like a really cheap morph suit. You can buy like a Spider-Man morph suit for like only like 20 quid on eBay. They are really cheap, trust me. I'm currently working on a Spider-Man costume, and you can probably take some tips from the cosplay I'll be making. I haven't uploaded lately, but yeah, you can take tips from that. But trust me, these Spider-Man morph suits are really cheap. They're really cheap if you go on eBay. They're only like 20 quid. Trust me, they're really cheap. Another thing you might want to improve on is try getting at least better quality on your videos. At least, like, good quality. It just doesn't stand out as like a good film. You have to have at least good quality. Quality matters a lot in your films. You have to try and give it that kind of like cinematic look in the film. You have to try and at least give it a cinematic look. Don't make it so dull and boring. Make it a lot more interesting, so it can catch viewers' eye. And another thing you also want to improve on is about editing softwares. Editing software, you can use Final Cut if you've got a Mac. If you haven't, I would really suggest getting Adobe Premiere Pro. But if you still don't want to get that, try getting Windows Maker. That is at least better. Those are for like, or you can use Wondershare. That's a pretty good one for Windows. Get Wondershare. You can get that for free, literally. That will be better. And if you're still curious about if you still want to use your iPhone, there's a way you can use your iPhone for filming, and you can get up to like a cinematic look and everything. You might want to get like lenses for your iPhone, or like a good camera mount with a tripod. That's how you can make it, give it that more cinematic look, and like add a lot more light to it, so you can, you know, make it look like a professional film. So overall, I would rate this film a let's see, is of a 5.9 out of 10. Okay, yeah, 5.9. Because the film does need quite a lot of improvements. I'm sorry if you're not happy about this review, but I'm just like trying to give you a lot of tips. 5.9. Yeah, that's yeah, you could improve quite a lot on your films. So I hope your latest fan film, which will be Spider-Man Everson, I hope that fan film will be better than this one, and hopefully I can review it again, and I can give you a better review than I did on this one. But yeah, it's a solid 5.9 out of 10, because a lot of improvements need to be made onto your fan film. So that wraps up for this video. If you did enjoy this review, leave a comment down below, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Do you feel the